Yo, 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 Panther Nation, Pantherologist, what is going on? Welcome to a lunch break with yours truly. Before we get into today's video, make sure you pound that like button so this algorithm gets out there. That's the biggest thing you can do. If you like the live stream, the more people we can bring into the channel. All right, I would much appreciate that. All right, that's all I ask. It's not like you're having to pay for anything. So make sure you pound that like button. So we got some news going on today. For Brian Burns, we're going to talk about Brian Burns today. We're going to be talking about Cade Mays, Jaycee Horn, and Dalvin Cook still, the whole Dalvin Cook thing, because it seems like there hasn't been enough. I guess the word is, I don't know. I guess like I didn't explain myself well yesterday. I don't know. But apparently there's just some more rumors out there going on about this whole Dalvin Cook situation. I've just been seeing things on Google and stuff like that. But yeah, so make sure you pound that like button like it owes you money. All right. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new content. All right. So today is the Carolinas Panthers beginning of their mandatory minicamp today. And there has been several news and stories that's generating conversation among fans and analysts out there, if you haven't seen lately. And a lot of it was early morning news. And these include Brian Burns ranking among the edge rushers and concerns about Jaycee Horn's durability. And seems that Cade Mays is growing some confidence entering his second year. And yeah, we're just going to be talking about why the Panthers should avoid again Dalvin Cook. So I feel like I need to reiterate myself on that. For some reason, I feel the need to. And it is what it is. But, I just feel that I need to. So let's see here. All right. Come here, you piece of crap. There we go. Open. We're going to talk about this guy here. Let's talk about this guy here. Where's it at? There we go. Thank you. Let's talk about the big guy, Cade Mays. All right. So apparently Cade Mays has made some nice impressions at training camp. The offensive lineman he's seeking increased involvement in this upcoming season. That's what he's seeking for. He wants to be more involved in our team, which, with the fact that our offensive line is ranked top 10 and he's part of that. And he's been practicing with the first team during early workouts. And with the fact that Austin Corbett is expected to miss, some of that regular season play due to a torn ACL, I think Mays may have a chance to prove himself. Other contenders for this position, I think, include like Justin McCray, of course, Chandler Zavala. Tell me if I'm pronouncing his last name right or wrong. I think it's Zavala or Zavala. So it's a hard last name to pronounce, but either way. Of course, Cam Irving and then Michael Jordan. So it's good to see that, he's trying to take advantage of that opportunity that's given to him due to the fact that Austin Corbett, tore his ACL and he's kind of recovering from that. And the fact that he's getting first team reps, especially throughout the early workouts, I think that's something that's very important, especially with the fact that he's a former 6th-round pick out of Tennessee. And it's good to see that he's getting some confidence because the more depth we have at the offensive line, the better off that we are in the long run and continuing to have that top 10 offensive line. So it's good to hear these kinds of news coming out of a young talent like Cade Mays himself. So it's good to see that, and I'm happy to hear that and see it. So just some quick news on Cade Mays. Marcos Cash comes in and says, "What up, Panther Nation? Appreciate Marcos coming in, showing some love." All right, other news. Let's talk about Brian Burns. Now, let me present my nice little Brian Burns picture here. I think this might be one of my favorite ones of him. All right. So Brian Burns. He's about to get paid like an elite pass rusher. I think before the season even starts, and something that I think we need to do that we need to go ahead and do sooner than later, considering the fact that the thing is with like Nick Bosa's deal which I think is going to completely reset the market in that position. So we're going to have to be reliant on Brian Burns this year defensively, obviously, for him to have a big year, set career highs again. Because we haven't really done anything, in my opinion, to really strengthen our pass rush side from drafting DJ Johnson. All right. And was a risky move that we will see if it pans out or not. And that doesn't take anything away from Brian Burns. Cade, the Bulldozer Maze. Yeah, he's the man. What up, NFL kids in here saying, what up? Appreciate you showing support. QTZ, the new web visor Burns got it. Hit is hard. Oh, yes. I saw that. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, it is. It's pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie. But that doesn't take away from the importance of Brian Burns. He's been a 2 straight Pro Bowl selection, and when he was ranked by former Florida State stars among his NFL peers recently, and the guy from Pro Football Focus, they placed him at number 12, which was like the bottom tier 2, basically. And he needs to be more consistent to really surge up in the rankings, this coming season. So I think once Burns really gets that mega deal contract extension that I'm expecting us to give him, and obviously that means the expectations will rise as well. I think that's the only way he's going to get that elite money, or like later on down the road, even though I feel that he's going to get paid now. But I think the production, it's like what you give in is what you get out, right? So it's like I need him to be more productive this season if he wants to get that substantial paper, So I need to see more from Brian Burns, and I hate to be that guy, but like me personally, like I understand he had career highs last year, but we need more if you want to get paid like a guy like Bosa. So I'm not saying he's Bosa, not saying he's got to be Bosa, but I think he's got to. I've got to see more for him to get paid like an elite guy. So, I like Burns at 53, but that 0 is fire. Yeah, I like the 0. Marcos Cash says facts. Appreciate that. So that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just more of the fact that I would need to see Brian Burns almost to that Bosa level. He doesn't. I don't know if he. I think he can be. He's athletic enough to be, and he's got the strength enough to be. He's got the speed enough to be. But I need to see more if I'm going to pay him for the next 4 to 5 years with a big contract. But I could see something like that, QT0. I could see something like that, but I don't know. I kind of have a feeling that he's going to want more because of the fact that he's setting career highs. If he's averaging 15 sacks a year, then we'd be talking a little bit more. But he hasn't. He just set a career highs last year. So yeah, appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Make sure you pound that like button, like it owes you money. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Didn't know you was live, but what's up, man? Long time no see. Yeah, make it true money. I am live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m., 1 p.m. EST. In between that time, most of the time. Right? Lately, it's been 12:30 p.m. EST, which I'm thinking I might just stick at 12:30 p.m. EST because it seems like it'd be a good time that I can kind of take a true break and get in here. I'm tired of seeing Burns stand up looking like goofy on run plays. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing I need to see to him pass rushing wise. I think he is at an elite level. I need to see him do more on the rushing side of things. And I think the new style of this defense that Evero's bringing in, I think is going to benefit not just Burns, but a lot of players. All right. Also, guys, make sure you go to the link down below. Okay. Link down below. BetUSA.com is the sponsorship of today's live stream. As always, go check it out. Sign up for free today. Okay. All right. I think I need to get this off my chest now with this whole Dalvin Cook situation. Okay. Let's go over this again. And I said it before and I will say it again. All right. Because I'm still seeing rumors out there about this guy, and I don't understand why there's been talk. And don't get me wrong, QT0 averages 9. He's averaging 9 a season, but he's not. If he wants that bag, he's not. You can't pay a guy 9 sacks a season. You know what I mean? Even when Hassan Reddick was here, when we had another elite pass rusher on the team, he didn't put up numbers when he even had the help. So I need to see more. Me personally, I just do. I like him. I think he's great. I have a lot of love for Brian Burns. I just need to see more productiveness. I need career highs this year again if he wants that back. That's all I'm saying. If he can get to 15 sacks this year, I think you give him a bag. He got to 12 last year, right? So let's just see if he can keep that pace up. That's all I'm saying. Nothing harsh, right? And I'm only asking for 3 more. I wish Dante would stay healthy. He's better than people give him credit. Been hurt every year, and third most interceptions from his class, who had Jaycee Jackson, Jared, DeWarren James, and Ward. Yeah, I think the problem with Dante Jackson, and it's starting to scare me too, with Jaycee Horn, which I'm going to talk about here in a minute, about his which is a problem for me, that his ability to not stay on the field, because you got to think about it this way. There's a saying, in the NFL, not just the NFL, but in any sport, the best productivity is the best availability is the most productive, or whatever, something like that. You know what I'm saying, though. So, yeah. So that's what I want to see QT0. That's all I'm saying. Not giving him. I'm not giving him I'm not bashing him by any means, Brian Burns. But yeah, the best ability is availability. Sorry, that's what it was. Best ability is availability. So that's the thing when it comes to Dante Jackson and Jaycee Horn. Yeah, it's scary to see both of them constantly getting injured, which I'm going to talk more about that. But I want to bring this guy up one more time because I want to set the record straight for Carolina fans. This guy right here does not need. We need to avoid this guy as much as possible. Okay. He was released. I get that. And obviously, he's probably got a chip on his shoulder to prove that, prove the Vikings and whoever else wrong wherever he ends up next. But this player might be, I think he's going to be waiting for a hot minute before he gets a contract. And it seems like it. Many have thought that we might be a potential fit for him, but we signed Miles Sanders with decent money, earlier this spring. So, even though it would add a little something nice to our offense on top of what we already got, but you got to think about it. You paid Miles Sanders $13 million a year. You would have to pay Dalvin Cook 20. Okay. So him joining the Panthers is absolutely, I think, 100% unlikely. Okay. Even though apparently this is one of the top destinations or fits for him, whatever. But I just don't think we can guarantee him that kind of pay. And I don't want to guarantee another running back that kind of paper. Do I think Cook and Sanders would be a phenomenal tandem? Absolutely. But it's just extremely unlikely. All right. It's just extremely unlikely. All right. So I just want to go ahead and get that out the way. Yeah, I don't want that money either. Yeah, but he got like 13 million guaranteed. So you would have to like guarantee Dalvin Cook like 20. That's what I'm getting at. Pretty sure it's 13 million guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken. So just highly unlikely that we're going to see that man here. If we do, hopefully it's just like a 1-year contract just to see what happens, right? If Dalvin Cook comes on this team, it's more of like 1 year. Let's see where it goes. All right. No big deal. But I kind of like what Miles Sanders brings to the table, and I think he fits our offensive style a little bit better. That's all. That's just me. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to go on this little rant, and then I'm going to leave the comment section and the floor open to you guys to ask some questions and just shoot the shit. Last but not least, and I hate to bring this guy up because I have a lot of love for this guy. And it's nothing against Jaycee. So Jaycee, and we were just talking about this with the whole Dante Jackson ordeal.
Sorry, I don't.
His durability is a little bit questionable to me, because everything now has come in about his injury, and I think Carolina needs to start thinking about bringing in some reinforcements just in case. Not necessarily we got to sign a big name or whatever, but we obviously didn't pick up CJ Henderson's 5th-year option, and Keith Taylor. There's no telling. I mean, he's been remained to be seen to, worth a dang, in my opinion. But I think there's something that the coaching staff is seeing with Jaycee that we don't, though. So there's like a fit, like I'm like kind of going back and forth with this. And the thing is that we got to find another pass rusher to help Brian Burns out on the other side. And the fact that we are now, I would say we're more experienced, and we've got, and this team I think has more confidence than it has before, especially with the decision making going on. But I don't think this counts out Jaycee Horn. But he can't remain continuing to get hurt and remain off the field. It's just not. It's not what we drafted him in the first round for. It's like I said, the best ability is availability, and if you're not available, it's not going to work out. So it's kind of hard for me to find confidence in Jaycee Horn right now, because for him to even turn out a a full 17 game season. And although he was great at South Carolina, which I watched him all through South Carolina, and I think he's one of the most talented guys on our team. And when it comes to, fitting with our team and firing on all cylinders, but I think keeping Horn fresh is going to take a lot of effort. And I think this coaching staff is going to have to manage his practice reps very efficiently and effectively so that he, as a player, will realize that he can be at his full potential anywhere on the field on game day. So I think there's no better course of action in this situation, but his durability really questions me. I really question his durability. We need to bring in Marcus Peters or Troy Hill. Yeah, I've already talked about 3 guys we could bring in. Troy Hill's one of them. Marcus Peters is one of them. Hell, I might take Eli Apple. I don't know if I would take Eli Apple. The problem is with Eli Apple, we've noticed him get cooked multiple times. So that's the only problem I have with Eli Apple, because we have seen him get cooked multiple times. But it is concerning for me to see, a first round pick like Jaycee and him not even being able to put a full 17 game season. And if he can do that this year, great. But it's already concerning to me due to the fact that he's already got another injury and we're not even in a training camp yet. That concerns me. So I don't know if it's more of the Jaycee Horn side of things of his body, or if it's our training staff, or if it's our doctors, or whatever the case may be, because that stuff also gets put into the news and gets put into, are they doing the proper things to make sure that our guys are getting the right attention and medical care that they need to bring them back onto the field. So it's a concern. It's a concern, but I'm hoping and praying that this guy can just come back to his full-blown potential that we saw before that foot injury in Houston and the other injuries we saw last year. I'd like to see if I can get 14, 15 games out of this guy a season, we're doing something right. We're doing good. It could have been Matt Rule's old medical staff. Maybe. You would think that maybe they would have brought somebody else in beside, they would have had to already bring a whole new medical staff in since Matt Rule's gone, but who knows? Maybe they kept some of those people around. I don't know. We don't hear any news about the medical staffing side of our team and the organization, right? So, but it's frustrating to see because we got drafted this guy in the first round and he's not able to stay on the field. Again, the best ability is availability. Just remember that. And that's the problem with Dante Jackson too. The best ability is availability. So anyways, I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Appreciate everyone coming in here, showing some love, support. Again, I do this Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. EST every day, live stream. Gonna have to start putting out some shorts, but I just like doing the live stream because it's so much fun to come and see y'all get in the chat and stuff like that. But make sure y'all pound the like button. The more you pound that like button, the more the algorithm gets out there. So we only got 10 likes. I've seen 9 people in and out of here. Let's make sure we pound that like button, guys, as we come in and out. Appreciate everyone joining today during my lunch break. I work from home, but this is why I can do this. Take a little lunch break. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Let's see here. What else do we got going on today? Let's see. Oh, I wanted to bring this up to you guys. Trying to find this. Look at the. Let's bring this up real quick. Let's talk about the new threads here. Let's talk about. I'll eat. Make true. Money. I'll definitely eat. I got meal. I have meal prep, so I got a meal. I'll eat after this while I work. The new threads. Let's check.
I love it. I love it. It's a new beginning. Just a lot of things
Zero
changing
looks
around the
good
building.
though.
A
I
lot of
don't know.
things
I
changing
think
in
zero
the
looks better than 53 on
to
it.
the team and in the organization itself. So I was like, why not? And I never really chose 53. 53 kind of chose me, but oh no, it's a new beginning.
Perfect.
It's pretty
Great
sick.
job.
Did you see the webbing in his he had the Spider-Man webbing in his screen face screen. It's pretty cool. Visor. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, can't play that, but we can watch this. Watch a little something there. There's Bozeman. This was the last day of OTAs. There's Miles Sanders right there. Chuba. Blackshear. There's Bryce handing it off. Nice. Hayden Hurst. I'm excited for Hurst, honestly. I think and I'd love to see some more of this guy, Trimble, too, this year. I want to see Trimble do something this year. Bryce Young tossing a little Visca. I like these little videos that Carolina Blitz comes out with. They always have some solid videos. Here's Mr. Golden Corral. Oh, that's nice. Shy Smith. They always come out with some solid stuff. Let's see what else they got. See if they got any more clips. It's a nice little clip from. Nice little clip. Sorry, I can't play the music because they don't like you doing that they don't like you doing that on on the on YouTube. They don't like it. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Oh, we got a nice little video here. Is this the same video we watched earlier? Maybe not. I want this ad to get out the way, please. Thank you. Got that. Boom. First team reps with Bryce. Kind of wanted to watch this. Let's move that. Let's move that out of here. Let's move this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Now I got to share this over here. I'm going to show you what I'm watching over here. Where's it at? There it is. Perfect. Now you can see. Start from the beginning for you guys. So this is a video of Bryce Young with first team reps at OTAs. And Carolina Blitz, they're awesome. You should check them out. Like if you ever want to catch up on like mandatory, like the mandatory mini camp, the OTAs, like videos, stuff like that, highlights. Like if you can't, watch it, or if you're not there, obviously, good place to check it out. Dr. Nancy Gritter is the Carolina Panthers lead doctor, and she's been in the role since 2018. I wonder how solid she is. I need to look into that. Dr. Nancy Gritter. I might have to look into her, see what she's about. Slide in her DMs. Gritter has worked with the Panthers since 2005 when she performed her first consultation for a player. Specialized in internal medicine and nephrology. She's board certified with the Board of Internal Medicine. She completed her primary care spots medicine fellowship at Outram Health in 2018 and certified in each qualification in sports medicine. So she's smart as shit. To the medical school at Indiana University, big time medical school, and while conducting her internship, residence, and fellowship at Vanderbilt, another big time medical school and science school. So she knows what she's doing. That's for damn sure. There's Terrace Marshall. Hopefully we can see some nice signs of him this year. Bryce throws a good ball, man. He throws a very good ball. Nice hip movement there. Nice over the shoulder. That was a dot. That was sweet. I mean, he just throws a great ball. My boy Macarell looking good as he hopes he stays as our number 2. I think he will. He definitely he looks solid. I mean, everybody out there looks pretty good. I mean, it's kind of hard to not look good when you got the weapons that they've put on this team for our quarterback and stuff like that. So I think it's good to see those things. I will say this: Bryce Young's cleats are pretty fresh. Like the Nike Dunk Lows and stuff like that are pretty fresh. Preseason games are coming out, or they already came out most part. Saturday, we have the Jets, August 22nd or August 12th, 4 p.m. EST. When's the next one? Friday, August 18th, Carolina versus the Giants. Sweet. Cool. Quick clip here I want to watch. Not like the full dang thing. Hold on. Let's share this with you guys. I want to watch this clip of the broadcast or the conversation.
He said he had that conversation with you, I guess, at the end of last week. Can you tell us how that went?
Yeah, coach kind of just updated me on, what was going to happen just for the continuity of practice the following week. And, again, I trust the coaching staff here. Coach Reich, everyone here has been great to work with. It's been amazing playing for them. So, really it was just to make sure that, for things to go smoothly and everything. And, again, for me, I just show up to work. I trust the coaches and, the approach has been the same, just trying to do everything I can to help the team.
How would you assess your growth so far during this process?
Yeah, I feel like I'm feeling more comfortable. I'm growing, and really that's because of the coaching staff. We've done a great job of, as things are going on, of coaching, not just on the field, in the meeting room, everything. The players accepting me, pushing me, helping me, allowing me to feel comfortable with this group. So because of that, I definitely feel like I've grown.
Brian, so they're
Nice. I want to hear right talk.
Cornerback position. Jaycee.
Oh, wait, let's see. Let's start with this one first.
Is there any change to the depth chart? We saw Bryce take the first snaps today. Is there any change to the depth chart as of right now?
Yeah, Bryce has taken the snaps with the ones this week. That was something that at the beginning, Scott and I kind of earmarked the time when we thought would be best, kind of mapping it out, talked it through with the staff. At the beginning of the offseason, this was kind of the time that we had marked this week to just kind of move him up. It's just the next step, right? I mean, there's nothing, I'm not saying, there's really nothing to say other than, hey, we just wanted to move him up this week. Felt like it's been the right time. He had a couple weeks to watch Andy. That was really good stuff. And Andy's continued to perform at a very high level. Bryce is doing well. Matt's doing well. It's, we're just trying to get our team ready. Everything is about what's best for our team. And so this was just the next step.
Was the timing of it important prior to mini camp at all, Frank?
Yeah. I mean, I think, there's a little bit of get mini camp, and if we can get some things, get some things moving in a direction. But everything is we're just progress. It's a work in progress. Get it ready for mini camp. Coming back to camp, that whole process like that seems like the right thing to do.
Frank, how much of a depth chart is there this time of year?
I mean, what are your concerns as far as the depth at that cornerback position?
You're not concerned. This has been, this offseason, obviously,
Talking about Jaycee
CJ not taking some reps and Dante not taking reps. So our secondary guys have got a lot of work. This injury to Jaycee, thankfully, it's not a non-surgical injury. And so he should be ready for training camp. But I love the work that our secondary has done. Gives us a lot of confidence in our guys.
Right.
Jaycee, I mean, what are your concerns as far?
Well, it's nice to hear that he's not concerned, but it's still concerning to me. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. They just posted it 43 seconds ago, though, on Twitter that mandatory minicamp has started. And Stephon Diggs is not in attendance. Apparently, Coach McDermott says Stephon Diggs is not at mandatory minicamp. Shit. That sucks for them. That sucks for them. Well, guys, I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Make sure before you get out of here, if you haven't already, make sure you pound that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new live streams or anything else that I post. Make sure that y'all check out betusa.com. The link is down in the description. Sign up for free today. But yeah, other than that, appreciate everyone coming in. I'll be live tomorrow. Again, same time, same place, 12:30 p.m. EST. Come check me out. All right. Appreciate it all, y'all. Appreciate everyone coming in. Peace.